Good evening. This is Michael with Love and Freedom. I just want to bring you a quick update about what's going on here in San Luis, Sonora, Mexico. They had passed yesterday. The health officials had started a curfew yesterday in San Luis, and there's been a big debate about that today with local councilmen and stuff for saying that it was not right that San Luis had to closed down a lot of their facilities or a lot of their public restaurants and casinos and hair salons and beauty nail shops due to other areas in Sonora having a high increase in their cases. San Luis actually only has 4% of the COVID cases throughout Mexico, throughout Sonora, the state of Sonora. And they feel like it is not right that San Luis here has to close down their facilities and restaurant when they have been doing real well with helping keep the cases down low here in the area. But other places like Hermosillo, Nogales, and other parts of Sonora has a high increase in their cases, and San Luis has been doing real well at preventing the case increase in the cases. So that's what's going on right now in this area. They actually implemented it yesterday, started restrictions and closing down facilities such as casinos, restaurants. The restaurants are open, but only for takeout orders. That the ones that are compliant with the rules, they are open for takeout only or delivery. The casinos have been closed down once again. Nail shops, beauty salon, barber shops, they all have been put on a hold until they're looking at about January the 3rd, for which when they're trying to control some of this gathering because they know there's a lot of people have came here in the area from California and from other parts of the United States to visit family. And we have seen a large number increase of people here in town. And they're afraid of that as well because they're afraid there's going to be a big gathering, a family gathering here in Mexico, and it may spike the cases up here in San Luis. So they're trying to prevent that. And I'm sure once again, they're going to shut down dispensaries for, selling beer certain hours. It was recently they got it where they were selling beer again, alcohol in the area at the local public stores, selling it to about some places sell it up to 10, some places were selling it up to 12. Um, but that's what's going to be happening once again due to the other spikes in the cases in other parts of Sonora, and they are really upset with. The councilmen and stuff in this area, local officials are upset that San Luis had to be penalized for other places in Sonora not complying. And they're trying to go back and fight that with the health officials, saying that it's not right for San Luis to have to close. But we all know that there's a lot of people coming traveling for the holidays. They trying to prevent gathering for big, large family groups for Christmas and New Year's. They also stating at 8 o'clock p.m. There should be no one out traveling about in the area unless it's for essential traveling only. Um, Also, the border of San Luis, Arizona, has been still enforcing their restriction to only essential travelers. That's including mostly farm workers because they're going out. They're considered as essential workers, going out to the fields. If you suffer for need medical assistance in the United States, or you're a military personnel, you need to go back into the state side, the United States. Are you a resident of the United States, or are you a citizen, born citizen of the United States? They cannot stop you from actually going back into the United States. Thus consider it essential because you are a native of that country, so they can't stop you for that. Also, they're trying to implement um, allowing only 45 people at a time in the stores. That's going to be kind of interesting to see how they're going to keep up count and know how many people leave out and how many come in because the doors are most of the stores here is go in one door and exit the other door on the opposite side. So that's going to be kind of interesting in one of these famous local market here that are set up that way. They also allowing only one person per family once again to enter the stores, the facilities to shop, and you only allowed 45 minutes of shopping. And that's going to be another thing that's going to be kind of interesting, how they're going to keep up with that to dictate how long a person's in the store shopping. So that's what they're at right here. They're at right now here in San Luis Sonora, Mexico. The people are pretty upset that they have to be punished, penalized for other parts of the state are neglecting, you know, filling their part of the requirements to keep their people safe and keep the cases down. So I will continue to monitor this and see where we go from this standpoint. But right now, San Luis has been implemented once again on the restriction part as of curfews. I wouldn't say a curfew, but restriction is being out as for essential traveling. So I guess you consider it a curfew, but they don't actually really enforce that here by imposing any kind of fines or any kind of penalties for being out. They may stop you, interrogate you to ask where you're going or whatever. But other than that, they've been pretty good about the restriction and the curfew in this area. So as I get the information and it come to me, I will present it to you. But into the next one, bye now. Peace. One love.